Oops. Oh. Let's see. Hello, how you doing?
Good, Joe. How are you?
Good. Guys, thanks for joining us again. It's Tuesday, it's 2 p.m. It is Real Estate Reality with Joe and Darren over at Urban Hillsides Real Estate. Thanks for joining us. Darren, we're going to talk about the usual, right? Seller wins, buyer wins. We're going to go over the hotter active listings in the last 7 days and what we feel are notable solds. Either from the buyer perspective or the seller perspective. And we always choose a topic. So the topic this week, I called it Extremes. We have a new listing in San Bernardino, and then we have a sold listing as an example of probably, arguably, the most expensive bankruptcy listing in America that sold recently. So let me go ahead and take care of this disclaimer. Darren Hubert and Joe Cloninger are real estate agents at Avenue 8 under the Urban Hillsides brand. All opinions expressed by Urban Hillsides or guests on this video are solely their opinions and do not reflect the opinions of Avenue 8. You should not treat any opinion expressed by Urban Hillsides as a specific inducement to make a particular investment or follow a particular strategy, but only as an expression of Urban Hillsides team's opinions. This video is for informational purposes only. All right. Well, Darren, I was going to punch up our listing first, but why don't you go ahead and get started on what we're going to talk about today while I do that?
Sure. So we're going to talk about something that we've been doing for, I think more than 10 years now. And that's bankruptcy sales. It is a category of sales that is a distressed sale for sure. And we're specifically focusing on the Chapter 7 bankruptcy sales, where we represent the U.S. Trustee's Office and the trustees that work on their behalf. There is another component of bankruptcy sales, and that is someone can voluntarily in either a Chapter 11 or Chapter 13 choose to sell a property, which still has to be reviewed by the court. And we've definitely done those as well. That's someone who's in a reorganization plan and they choose to sell their asset while being in that organization plan. But today is mostly about Chapter 7, liquidation. It's typically still a voluntary bankruptcy dynamic that someone files for. And when they file for Chapter 7 bankruptcy, they're basically relinquishing their assets to the trustee, who then evaluates, assets and debts. And there are cases, as we're going to explain a few of them, where if there's enough value in the asset, the trustee then has the ability to liquidate or sell that asset to help settle the estate and the benefit of the estate, and the benefit ultimately to the debtor who files the bankruptcy, then owes nothing at the end of the Chapter 7, compared to a reorganization where you have a payment plan to repay your debt.
Got it. Okay, well, I am trying to get this thing running, and it's not allowing me.
I was wondering why you were letting me run on so long there, man. Is Joe going to cut me off soon?
But, incredibly, you always are able to fill the space, Darren. So thank goodness for that.
Sure.
Let's see.
I'm not seeing your video move anymore, buddy.
No, I'm trying to...
there you go.
Hold
on.
Caught
back up.
Let's see. Okay, we're going to share.
I keep talking, man. You want me to fill some more space?
Keep talking. One of the things that we were talking about was just what are the misconceptions? Sometimes I know you're getting a lot of questions right now from realtors as well as buyers about what is a bankruptcy. I think one of those things immediately is, oh, this is a bank, right?
Gosh, well, I hate to put it this way, but a lot of the low-hanging fruit in our industry is revealed very quickly when you deal with a sale like this, which has a lot more technical dynamics. And we do all we can to frame the scenario and let the agents understand and hopefully communicate that to their buyers. But the reality is we get at least 50% of the calls where people haven't even read the remarks in the MLS. I have no idea what to expect.
Isn't that just the first thing you should do?
Well, if you're conscious of other people's time and efforts, you should. So that's what it says to me. They're not. So the first few calls I can be tolerant, but after that I start getting pretty short with them. So,
yeah. I know. Well, look, I finally got things running here. Let's take a look at our listing first, and then we'll look at what's called the one. So here we are. Some beautiful pictures. Yeah. Not our normal excellent quality, I know, but you did a great job, man, for what you had out there. Which were people that didn't want to cooperate, so it gets a little uncomfortable.
Sure, people who in these types of sales, it's people who are not making a particular effort to get the best in the sale. If they make more effort, more elements are paid off, but sometimes that matters to them, and sometimes it doesn't.
Right. But this is a 2-1, and does it have some bonus space in the back? Like behind the garage?
There it is right there. Sure. It's got a 2-car garage, and it looks like it might have a small living space behind it. My guess.
Oh, yeah. I see it right there.
Yeah. My guess is permits should be checked.
Right.
But it's there.
Yeah.
So
not a big house. It's around 1,000 square feet, I think. But wow, a good amount of land, huh? 12,000 some odd.
Sure, it's a huge lot by our standards. That's actually pretty standard in that specific location.
Mm-hmm.
I think all the lots are this size.
Are people developing it all out there, or it's pretty much what it is, what you see?
Well, I will say this. I was surprised to see 3 doors down across the street a listing for sale that says 12 bedroom, 6 baths.
Wow.
5 swimming pools.
Wow. Oh, excuse me.
So there are some people building bigger spaces. That's for sure. But it's all relative. It's always relative. So it's small. It's a small house. It's not taken care of that well. But it's under $300,000.
Yeah. What a great deal. Deal. With some patience, and some extra budget, you can make it a great home.
It's messy, but it's actually, from what I can see, doing a formal inspection, it's in reasonably good shape. It's got hardwood floors, got dual pane windows. Kitchen and bathroom are dirty, but look like they can be cleaned up pretty readily.
Yeah.
I think whoever buys it is going to get some value based on the mess.
Right.
Not specifically that it's a bad house.
Right. Well, look, if you guys have any interest in this, investors who want to get out to San Bernardino, let us know. We'll go through the process, as Darren just talked about, the bankruptcy process. And I think the plan here is at some point we will be showing this house, and we'll be happy to do that then.
Right. Right now, it's offer subject to inspection, and then we're going to coordinate with maybe some of the top offers access, and then accept an offer.
Great. Okay, so there it is. That is our example of a bankruptcy listing. Now, I wanted to show you what just officially. Hold on here. Oh, here it is. Wow, look at it already. This is called The One. It is a bankruptcy listing that recently sold for $126 million. I think the original retail price on this from the developer's standpoint, was a $500 million home, arguably probably one of the most expensive homes in the world, definitely for the U.S. And then I think it dropped to 295. I think a receiver took it over, and then it went into bankruptcy court. And yeah.
I want to know who the trustee was on that one. Wow.
Yeah. Let's look that one up. I know who the realtors are. They did pretty good on this one.
Sure.
Took them 3 years, but they got it done.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's take a look at this. Just a little eye candy. Check it out.
But perhaps the one to trump them all is the mega mansion known as The One. Designed by architect Niall Niami, famous for his ambitious projects, this Bel Air mansion is more than everything you could ever want in a home. In
Look
this
at that.
video, we'll go over some of the things that make The One stand out from its competitors, as well as a few reasons it may not be Niami's one in the end. Be sure to watch to the end to discover the truth about the mansion. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get started with the video. Exterior design. The One could almost be confused for an aircraft carrier from above from the exterior alone. With a tapered shape and more in the back than the front, this house has a ton of space, 100,000 square feet of space, in fact. There are all sorts of features in it, including an auto gallery that can hold 30 cars,
Wow.
5 swimming pools, an interior nightclub, and a bowling alley. Since this house is in Bel Air, you'll also have some quite noteworthy neighbors around, like Jennifer Aniston, Jay-Z and Beyonce, Will Smith, and more. The One was designed to be capable of hosting some of the grandest parties imaginable. And with neighbors like that, whoever buys it probably will. Situated on 8 acres of land, the house has some exterior gardens that add a bit of life to the concrete surrounding it. With a multiple decks for hangouts, pools with glass slides that people can peer into, and general design for hosting guests, the parties at The One will never be anything but grandiose and spectacular.
Okay, well, we get the sense of how big and wonderful this place is. And oh so homey, isn't it, Darren? Wow.
Hey, I want to say there are things in between there too. We did close another bankruptcy sale last week.
Yes.
That was nice.
Yeah.
It was quite nice.
In fact, let me show that one. That was funny. But, the end result of all this is it's still the basic concept of somebody has assets, they have debts to pay, and a bankruptcy trustee takes over and gets the bills paid. And this becomes, again, the same process, whether it's 126 million or 274,000. So,
Right.
Yeah. Let's take a look. Let's see. Where is that one? Clyburn. Yeah. Let's see. Where is it? Gosh, so much content, Darren. Oh boy. Let's see. It's a while ago. It took us a while, but anyway, Clyburn was a much better representation of who we are.
Yeah, they're usually something in between. Clybourne is finished, staged, looks beautiful. This one is not finished, not staged.
Yeah,
has a lot of stuff in it. Seems very distressed. Usually it's somewhere in between.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, I mean, so for the one that's in San Bernardino, where do you think, if that was fixed up, where do you think that price would go? Would it go to 4?
I don't think it'd go to 4. I mean, maybe if you added on, or if you converted the space. Right, there it is. Clyburn was a better example.
Yeah.
So certainly it would approach 4, but I don't think it'd get over 4. That neighborhood just is in the 3s.
Yeah.
It's coming from where we're coming from. I'm always surprised to go there and see, hey, it's nice to know somebody could buy a house for $300,000. That is, it's a working class neighborhood. That's what it comes down to. Yeah. And they still exist within a certain vicinity of Los Angeles.
Right. And then this one, Clyburn, where could this go once it goes back on the market? I guess we don't know because it's the future. But
if it does, I don't think it's going back on the market. It's somewhere in the range of 1.3 plus.
Aha. Got it. Okay. Well, there you go. Guys, we are going to move on to seller wins and buyer wins. Let me just look it up here. Oh, Darren, I didn't ask you. How's the baseball team going?
Uh,
How are they doing?
we're looking good, man.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's so amazing at this age.
Yeah.
Kids, they they don't get it, they don't get it, they don't get it, and all of a sudden they get it.
Yeah. Nice.
So it's very hard. It challenges the adult mind of, where do you let it go?
Yeah.
Do you stop trying to figure it out?
Yeah.
And just move on and say, forget it, it's not going to happen.
Right.
So, gosh, so much fun. I get so much in return in coaching.
I think you'd be a good coach for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, man. So I just sent you the seller wins and buyer wins. I thought I sent it to you.
You did.
Did I? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're good.
So we're going to start over in, let's see, this is Angeles Avenue, 1320 Angeles Avenue. Let me go here. There we are. 1320 Angeles Avenue. So this started at $1,599,000 and it ended at a sold price of $2,125,000 for a $526,000 increase. Let's see here. Let's see, which one is it? Let's see. There it is. All right. And yes, this is Silver Lake Echo Park. Let's take a look. Angeles is a nice street, right? It's kind of small. It's kind of narrow, but
it's right on the cusp of the
Echo Park,
the more expensive Silver Lake, because there's like Silver Lake Flatlands and then it gets into Silver Lake Hills.
Right.
It's right on the cusp.
Got it.
Yeah, very close to where I grew up, right there in Angeles. If you would have told me 40 years ago a house was selling for $2 million, I'd be like, you mean for the whole block?
Well, let's check it out. So this is 1320 Angeles Avenue. Again, Silver Lake Echo Park area, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,655 square feet of living space. Sold for $2,125,000. Not a big lot, 3,500 or 3,600 square foot lot. Took 12 days on the market to sell. And this is brought to us by Joe Reichling and Bonnie Bryant over at Compass. And on the buy side, it was Michael Dobbs at Keller Williams, Santa Monica. So, wow. What can we say about this? We get it. I understand it. It's beautiful.
Gosh. It's, it looks like they didn't make design choices based on budget. Is the simple way to put it, which means they're just choosing the best materials. They're maximizing the space and the flow and the bigger windows, the vaulted ceilings.
Yeah. The outdoor space on this is really, really well done. There must be at least another maybe 1,000 square feet between the lower floor and the upper.
Right. And well thought out. There's always, it doesn't always happen, but when it does, they're getting premium dollars these days, with the indoor outdoor flow, with the volume of outdoor space to transition out there. Because like you said, it had limitations, both, I'm talking about transition from the prime Silver Lake to in between, and also the lot size. So, man,
kudos, guys. Yeah, good job. Okay, well, great. So let's get out of this, and we are going to move to, let's see here, Holly Vista, 1747 Holly Vista Avenue. This started at a price of $1,995,000. And it landed at $2,500,000 for a $505,000 increase. Obviously, a very good seller win. So let's check it out. Okay.
Love the views from the living room, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hold on here. So let's check it out. It's Los Feliz is the area, 1747 Holly Vista Avenue, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 676 square feet of living space on a 4,500 square foot lot. And this took 2 days on the market. Wow. And this is brought to us by Alexandra Kerr and Todd Henricks of Compass. And on the buy side, congratulations to our own Darren, Katrina Webb at Avenue 8. Good job, Katrina. Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, great area, Los Feliz. And again, outdoor space. Wow. With a pool.
Yeah, 3-3 pool, nice outdoor space views, and remodeled house.
Yeah.
It all makes sense, like
Yeah.
you said in the last one.
Yeah. Okay. Next. Going through. Let's see. We're next going to go to 914 Vendome Street. This is 1,395,000 list, sold 1,835,000 for a $440,000 increase. Let's see if this makes sense. All right. Okay. Oh, hold on here. Go here. Boom. I want to say, I think there was an ADU on this one. Maybe I'm mixing them up. Let's see. All right, 914 North Vendome Street. This is Silver Lake Echo Park area. Again, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,458 square feet of living space. Sold for $1,835,000. Lot size 5,000 square feet. 10 days on the market to get sold, or into escrow at least. Brought to us by Levi Freeman at Normand and Associates, and on the buy side, Karen Lower at Compass. Gosh, man.
Yeah, so I love this one. I'm at photo 31. ADU is digitally staged prior to investigate feasibility.
That's what it was. Okay.
So it's just a garage. I think they
got it.
Yeah, there it is. So they made it look like an ADU.
Got it.
I will say, even on this recent property in San Bernardino that we have listed, and there's another property I looked at today in Glendale for someone. You do have to be aware of limitations on ADUs depending on the county that you're in. I mean, we're in Los Angeles all the time. As soon as you step out of that boundary, there are some more limitations, or restrictions, or delays that could be happening in other cities. So always investigate that.
Yeah.
If you're considering an ADU,
Well,
at least.
Yeah, it's a good example because, right, we have some clients right now who specifically are looking to make sure that they can get an ADU on a property. And where were we? City of Glendale?
Yeah.
It's a whole different area, right? At least as a city. Yeah.
Yeah, they have their own building department. They have their own guidelines.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, congrats to the sellers and the buyers on that one. Let's take a look at our final seller win. This is on 613 Frontenac Avenue. $1,075,000 was the list. It ended at $1,405,000 for a healthy $330,000 increase over the list. And let's take a look. Oh, this one. We know this one.
Yeah. It just came to me right now. I think I showed this property too. Gosh, probably a decade ago.
6-1. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Kimberly and Robbie Herbst.
Oh, no kidding. Oh.
Yeah, it's a long time ago.
Shoot. Well, look, 613 Frontenac Avenue. This is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,000 square feet of living space, $1,405,000 on a 14,404 square foot lot, and 11 days on the market, and brought to us by Mary Regal and Rob Kallick over at Compass, and Imran Ali over at Compass. And wow, man! So from your memory, how much of that 14,000 was improvable? Was it mostly hill?
Well, that was the draw, was the land for sure. I mean, it's a long lead up to the property. That's a chunk of that 14,000. It was, I would say.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
Gosh, 40% usable, maybe.
It's
just decent.
I'm seeing the overheads now from a drone.
Yeah.
But wow, what a simple house. Obviously well presented. Everything looks very nice in it, but wow, really simple house. But it's got some nice touches.
Yeah.
And it's got the privacy. Wow.
It's got a lot of windows. If you got a lot of windows, you're looking at a green space.
Yeah.
That's why it sold for what it sold for.
Yeah. Look at I don't know if that's the living room, but okay, part of the living room. Wow, it's really small there. Cool.
It's a small house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, great. Congrats to everyone there. Again, underseller wins. Let's take a look at some buyer wins. Again, Darren, I saw the same sort of pattern of not many reductions. In fact, we just found one. So let's start with that one and work our way up. So this is 2339 Loy Lane. This is a list price of $1,100,000, and it landed at $1,065,000 for a $35,000 reduction. So let's take a look. Okay.
It's not complicated, man.
Okay.
It's really not.
So 2339 Loy Lane. This is Eagle Rock. It's 3-bedroom, 2 baths, 1,425 square feet. Sold for $1,065,000. 3,700 square foot lot. Took 90 days on the market to sell. So that's telling you something. This is brought to us by Patrick Barnes and Margie Barnes at Real Estate One out of the 818. And Anselm Clenard over at Compass. Congrats, Anselm. Landed this for a client.
Sure. And they're getting into a good neighborhood with good square footage. And paint and some smaller prep could go a long way, but at this price point in this market, it could be that they're going to remodel it all.
Yeah.
So
that was my immediate thought as soon as I looked inside. Yeah, this is all.
Yeah, the square footage and neighborhood are the key. And congrats to those buyers.
Cool. All right, the next one is, let's see here, 1020 Lantana Drive. This started at $1,499,000, landed 1,000 up, $1,500,000. So the important $1,000. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, you know what? I actually saw this house with a client, Evelyn and Will, and it was a mess. Did you see it with us? I forget.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. So let me just do the details here. Highland Park, 1020 Lantana Drive, 4-bedroom, 4-bath, 2,000 square foot home, 7,500 square foot lot, sold for $1,500,000. What I noticed there, 96 days on the market to get sold. Wow. Brought to us by Samuel Perez as a listing agent, Integrity Realty Group, and on the buy side, Sargis Garabian. They actually staged it. It was not staged before. Hopefully that helped a bit. But just kind of awkward from the street. It was very exposed.
Not only that, it seems very compartmentalized. The ceilings feel low.
Yeah.
It seems like there's not a lot of light.
Yeah.
Yep. Again, understood.
Yeah. Easy enough. Okay, next we have, hold on here. Oops. Oh, there we go. We're going to 5410 Allen Street. This started at a list price of $845,000 and sold price $860,000 for a $15,000 increase. Let's see what it looks like. All right. This is El Sereno. It's actually not a bad looking place. Okay. All right. So 5410 Allen Street. This is El Sereno. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 969 square feet of living space. Sold for $860,000. 4,800 square feet of lots. 22 days on the market. And this was brought to us by an Aolani Gonzalez over at Remax Time Realty and Lena Zhang. Oh, no, just Aolani Gonzalez. Lena Zhang and Zhao Kash Lee. That's a good name, Kash Lee. over at Remax Premier represented the buyers.
It looks like a flipper house.
Yeah, totally.
The choice of finishes, choice of staging, really not eclectic in any way.
Yeah.
They threw a bed in the garage, which I thought was funny. It's common to stage a garage, but a bed is not commonly found in a staged garage. And it's an all concrete backyard. That's certainly not triggering any emotional, warm, fuzzy feelings.
Yeah. But it's new, right?
It looks clean.
Right.
Yes.
That was it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, great. Next is, let's see here. Our final one is on Division Street. This is 3460 Division Street. It started at a price of $775,000 list, and $800,000 was the sold price for a $25,000 increase. Let's take a look. I think this was definitely a fixer, if I remember. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. So 3460 Division Street. This is in Mount Washington. 2-bedroom. It says no bath here. There must be one bath. 987 square feet of living. I hope there is. 800,000 sold price. It's on a 6,600 square foot lot. Sold 17 days on the market. And this is brought to us by Rhonda Newborg at the JMR Group. And on the buy side, Richard Martinez represented the buyer. So, what do you think?
Looks pretty basic. Not much done to prep it for sale. Yep. They contain themselves to one space with a room and a bunch of books.
Yep.
But yeah, not a lot of effort. I do think you honed in on the most important thing, though. No bathrooms definitely didn't help sell.
Maybe it was unpermitted. They couldn't say it was. There it is. There you go.
There's a picture of a bathroom. Must be from another property.
All right. Well, great. So there you go. Your buyer wins for the week. Darren will go ahead and run off to solds now.
Or actives. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, actives. Right.
So 33, I had 33 solds in what you sent me and 36 new listings. So, it's balanced. Again, no movement inventory wise for the most part.
Right. So let's take a look here. All right. 36 actives. Where would you like to start?
Let's start with 1126 Mohawk Street.
Okay. Let's see.
It's a huge house. Is this a house? It's an apartment. Are you serious?
1, 2, 3, 4. It is. Wow.
But it's under the single family category in the MLS?
Well, that's not a good thing. Let's see, guys. Let's see, who is this? Elizabeth Daly at Sotheby's. What do they call this?
Wow.
Silver Lake Craftsman with bonus fourplex. Oh, it's that big. First time in the market in over 35 years. Historic compound offers 5 units and 2 original Craftsman buildings.
5 units. Huh. Well, that's an interesting approach. I talk about calling a duplex and putting it in single family, an ADU in the single family, in single family. This is a 5 unit dumped in in the single family category. So for those of you who know, 5 units has to be sold with a commercial loan. And that's just setting yourself. That seems like a great place to me. I don't know how many are vacant.
3. So that's pretty
3 are vacant, including the house.
See, zoned R3, 3 units delivered vacant. The detached 1-1 SFR, approximately 700 square feet. So yeah, I think so. And 2 lower 1-1 units in fourplex.
All 1-1s. Yeah.
Upper unit.
Yeah. So, we have these ideas periodically, and every now and then people take advantage of that. But something to do with this one, and we've seen that done, even with the listing that one of the listings we have right now, could be that you took those two lower 1-1s and combined them.
Oh yeah.
Some of the limitations on having a commercial loan is that you need a commercial loan. You're talking about 40% down at least. The loan is based on the income, truly on the income that the building generates, rather than personally qualifying for it, which is a component of the loan. But you just don't have access to the capital from the property. I recently, I have a 5-unit building, and I recently am considering refining, and I was kind of shocked because I'm not in that world a lot to find out that my appraisal will cost $4,000 to $5,000.
What?
And it will take 3 to 4 weeks to complete.
Wow.
It's another world when you just step your toe over into that commercial category.
So let me ask you. So I'm looking at, they say current rents for upper units are $1,500 and $1,007. So not very healthy there.
That's not helping.
And then you've got 3 empty ones. No, they won't, huh? It's tough. It's commercial loan. They're not going to consider any of that?
They will, sure. They'll determine estimated rents for the vacant ones, but they're very conservative.
And then they only maybe take 70% of that, right? To the loan. That's
what I understand. Right. They want the building to completely pay for itself and generate income on top of that is what they're looking for.
That's a tough one for a lot of places.
It just means a substantially higher down payment. But that's how they evaluate properties with a commercial loan.
All right. Well, that was an interesting one.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, how about this? Because this is over by a friend of mine, Elevado.
Sure.
1460. So it's a great street up on a hill. Let's see if it's worth $1,595,000. Let's see. My memory says it was kind of a plain house, but
no, it's charming.
Yeah. So 1460 Elevado Street, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, almost 1,800 square feet of living space, listed at $1,595,000. It's on a 5,100 square foot lot. Opens coming up this weekend, or Thursday and then Sunday, I believe, 11 to 2 and then 1 to 4. It's been on the market just 5 days. This is Stacy Boucher over at Keller Williams, Los Feliz.
Sure. It's got a studio over the garage.
Yeah, that's nice. Cool. Yeah. And sticks pretty much to the script of what it is, with some modernizations, as you can see. So,
yeah.
All right. Well, I guess because of the street and where it is, $1,595,000 is.
It sounds appropriate.
It's really warranted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's another one?
What about Lyric? 2483 Lyric Avenue.
Oh, there it is. Okay. I think this is over by my neck of the woods. Let's see.
Yep.
Let's see here. Okay. Okay, 2483 Lyric Avenue. It is in officially Los Feliz. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,264 square feet of living space, listed at $1,495,000. It's on a 4,800 square foot lot. Days on market 5. Brought to us by Jennifer Cahill and Kurt Wisner over at Compass. So,
wow, some really nice outdoor space. And they put some effort into it. It's well lit. It's got some nice paths leading to it. Yeah, and we've seen indoor-outdoor flow really bring the absolute highest price these days. So I do expect that this will go up.
Yeah. It's Franklin Hills. Yeah. Good outdoor space and not a huge house, but yeah, it's beautiful outside. Stay outside. Good time to sell outside. Okay.
Well, let's go over to Glass Hill Park at 2606 West Avenue 30.
Okay, hold on here. What is it?
2606.
606. There it is. Okay. All right. All right. So 2606 West Avenue 30. It's Glassell Park. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,497 square feet. Beautiful. Living space on a 7,300 square foot lot. $1,089,000. That sounds very reasonable. Opens 3/24, 11 to 1. I think that's Thursday. And then 3/26 Sunday, 2 to 4 p.m. Brought to us by Tracy Doe and Rosemary Portillo. Well, there you go. Hence the price.
Yeah, it's way underpriced.
Yeah. I got suckered into
charming.
it.
Inside and outside.
Yeah.
It's got great views over the back, huge shower
Yeah.
in the bathroom. Yeah, it's, they're going to look like rock stars. It's going to sell for, $400,000 or $500,000.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
And they'll have very busy open houses.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. What's another one? Okay.
4161 Avenue 41.
4161. Okay. All right. Boom. Boom. So this is Glassell Park again. Let's take a look. Okay, 4161 West Avenue 41, 3-bedroom, 4-bath, 1,483 square feet of living space. On the market at $1,348,888,000. I didn't say that right. $1,348,888. 4,000 square foot lot. Opens Saturday and Sunday, 1 to 4. 1 day on the market. And this is from Rafi Sulian at John Hart and Talene Sulian at John Hart.
It's a little flipper-like for sure.
Yeah.
It's clean on the outside, but it's an interesting pocket on this Ave 41. It's kind of a transition into Glendale. It's got a little bit of a suburban feel, but still has a lot of charming spaces and access to a lot of Northeast LA.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I like the neighborhood.
Yeah, I do too. This one's interesting. I'm just curious. I haven't looked at it. I saw it come up today. 1060 Oneonta, depending on how you say that street.
You sound like a native.
Yeah.
1060, is it in here? 1060, there it is.
It is.
All right. Wow.
It is. It looks terrible. It looks like it's a hotel or something.
All right, let's take a look. BIP. Oh, sorry. BIP.
I mean, it's huge. It's
Yep.
4,100 square feet.
1060 Oneonta Drive, 4-bedroom, 4-bath, 4,100 square feet of living space. Wow. 1,749,947. 5,500 square foot lot. Opens this Saturday and Sunday. And 0 days on the market. Like you said, this is brought to us by Bradley Korb.
Of course. No
Uh-huh.
surprise.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, just a concrete backyard on a fully exposed street. And that's way overpriced. But in this market,
Yeah.
it's 4,000 square feet.
Yeah.
It's a complete remodel.
Yep.
100%.
And I guess, right, if you're going to have that much space, maybe you've got some generations in there is one idea.
Gosh, you've just got no privacy.
Yeah.
In that property. The only little private space you have is a giant concrete backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. All right. Well, I was just
interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. What do you see out there?
I like the price on Mount Angeles. Boy, that's great. 6180 Mount Angeles.
6180. There it is.
It's probably going to be a small lot.
Oh yeah. It is. This was the interesting one. One of our clients asked about this one. So it's 2 spaces and they're small.
Oh, damn.
6180 Mount Angeles Drive, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,277 square feet of living space, 890,000, good price. Highland Park, 3,400 square feet of lot. 7 days on the market. Brought to us by Andrea Markham Valentine over at EXP and Heidi Babcock of EXP. Very charming. Looks charming.
Yeah, 2-story. It's always hard with 2-story, even that square footage. It's just going to feel like a 600 square foot space.
Right.
It is. So.
Yeah, 605 square feet on one side, and it's rented at 2,700 square feet, and 670 square feet is the upstairs. Currently rented at 2,800 per month.
All right. Well, let's look at Ruby Street, 6506 Ruby Street.
Okay.
I like this little pocket.
6506 Ruby 6506. There it is. All right. All right.
Oh, nice.
So this is 6506 Ruby Street. This is Highland Park. 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 653 square feet, 749,000 is the list price. It's on a 1,900 square foot lot. It's open, I believe, on let's see, Thursday 12 to 2, and then Sunday 1 to 3. Days on market 5. Brock Harris, Keller Williams, Los Feliz, and Lori Harris.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good use of space. Nice little outdoor dining. Sitting area.
Yeah.
I like this, the Garvanza area of Highland Park. This should sell very quickly.
Yeah. Very nice wall. I mean, it's very charming.
Yeah.
Well staged. All right.
Well, let's maybe we'll get one more out of here. Debating on Tipton or Ave 54, which are still both Highland Park. Let's do 5903 Tipton.
Got it. Tipton. Oh, San Pasquale. Your famous San Pasquale. Okay. Tipton. All right. Okay, 5903 Tipton Way, 90042. It's 3 bedroom, 3 baths, 1,150 square feet of living space, 979,000 is the list price. It's almost 7,000 square feet of lot, and looks like a Saturday open from 2 to 4. Days on market 7, and gee, what's going on here? Hold on. Well, it's not showing up. Carlos Borges over at Keller Williams is listing it, and I don't know what's going on with the pictures. Let's see.
It seems appropriately priced to me. It's got some colors that could be distracting,
There you go.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
They're not cohesive. It's a little busy inside. But in this market, they'll get the million, in my opinion.
Right.
Maybe it's not going to go 200,000 over, but they'll do okay. It'll sell.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. Thanks for that, Darren. Let me just pull out of this. So what else can we offer to these people out there watching us? What can we say? Any wisdom, anything we can give them?
Gosh, it's mostly the same stuff. If you're hearing it for the first time, it's a tough business. You got to be diligent. You got to have some grit. You've got to push through.
Yeah, you know what? You're reminding me. So we just had a meeting with hopefully a new client, and we've said it before, but gosh, man, once again, if it's not us, make sure you've got a really good agent, because that's how you're going to survive or give yourself the best chance in this kind of market. A lot of other things I know, but don't leave it up to amateurs. Find a good agent.
Sure.
Yep.
Experience matters. It does.
It really does. That's your line. Yeah, I should use that more. All right. Well, guys, thanks so much. We'll see you next week. Thanks for joining us, and have a great week. Take care.
Bye.
Bye now.